today for the Bitcoin price. And yes, guys, one of the most, and now listen very closely, bullish signals I know has just flashed for Bitcoin. Actually, it is a counter indicator. It is theoretically a bearish signal, but I want to show you exactly why this signal might have very bullish implications for Bitcoin. Actually, the last few times it was flashing, we were getting hundreds of percentages in Bitcoin gains. And now the most important question, of course, is, are we going to see the same thing unfolding again? Or are we going to be tricked and Bitcoin is going to go further lower? This is exactly what I am going to talk about today. So make sure you are sitting down. You are smashing up the like button towards the new all-time high. And yes, I get the point. Bitcoin is not the most exciting right now, but this is exactly when we should get vigilant. This is exactly when we should get ready for the next move for Bitcoin. When it's the most boring possible, this is when I'm getting very, very cautious, and this is when I'm getting ready for the next big move for Bitcoin. Smash up the like button, and yes, I am going to talk about altcoins. Make sure you get ready for that. This is something I didn't do for a very long time, so I'm gonna be doing that today. Make sure you are sitting still. You're watching this video until the very end, because when I'm done with you, probably your Bitcoin world is going to be shaken. Now let's talk about the Bitcoin price on the 4-hourly candles. And something I was talking earlier is that potentially after breaking down here, we are going to see a dump before a big pump, right? Now the question is this the big pump already? I doubt it. I doubt it at least. Because what we can see here, after Bitcoin going higher, we are facing two different resistances. We are facing the downward sloping resistance. We are facing the upward sloping resistance, both from the previous pattern here. So obviously, there is expected to be some resistance here for Bitcoin. Of course, if we are breaking this towards the upside, likelihood higher that we are going to break that on as well. Highest likelihood, though, that this resistance is going to be successful and Bitcoin might get rejected here, at least in the immediate short term. I want to talk about my projections, my price targets for the immediate short term very shortly. First of all, I wanted to talk about this famous indicator I was talking about here. And I'm going to be going over here to the daily candles. And maybe you heard about that. Before I'm going into it, I wanted to ask you for one thing. If you're watching this video right now, if you're watching the videos here on the MMCrypto channel every now and then, of course, go down below and press subscribe, press the bell and press on all. I can see in the YouTube analytics that actually almost 50% of you guys are not subscribed. You're watching this not being subscribed. That means it is YouTube deciding what videos are going to be recommended to you. You want to decide that, so make sure you smash up the subscription button, you make it turn gray, and you also press the bell and press on all so you can decide what videos should be recommended to you. And now let's continue here, and obviously smash up the like button. That always helps the algorithm. I'm very grateful for that. Here on the daily candles for Bitcoin, you can see something. If I'm pulling out this, then the EMA. Actually, before I do that, I want to show you something else. I talked about two resistances, right? The EMA daily ribbon is just coming in here, right? It's just coming in. I mean, you can't imagine more resistance. You have resistance from the EMA daily ribbon. You have resistance from the horizontal resistance, from the downward sloping resistance, from the upward sloping resistance. Basically, every resistance you could ever imagine is coming in for Bitcoin right now. It's like almost funny. Anyways, I'm not saying that we are not going to break it, but it's crazy to see how much resistance is coming in here. But that is potentially the exact time we should get vigilant, and we should think, well, Bitcoin is going to screw over the most amount of people most of the time, then maybe that's the moment we should get vigilant. And one indication for that is the death cross. The death cross is something especially beginner traders are looking out to trade it because it's such a bearish event, right? Well, let's just go back in the last few death crosses. And I can show you every single time if you just bought the death cross, you made sick gains, guys, like sick gains. If you bought this one, let me show you. Just in the immediate short term, this death cross where the orange moving average, the short-term moving average goes below the long-term moving average. If you bought this, you basically bought the bottom. Bitcoin went up almost 70% afterwards. Then you had the famous golden cross right there at the how's it called? The Black Thursday, right? So if it was flashing exactly at the low for Bitcoin, the exact day of the low, and afterwards, I mean, we ran from, I don't even have to show you, from $3,800 all the way higher to $64,000. And well, we had another death cross right here in July 2020, right there. That was once again at the low for Bitcoin, and we went from 29,000 US dollars all the way higher to 69,000 US dollars. So now the question is, we are getting here the death cross again. Is this maybe the low for Bitcoin? Are we maybe not going to see lower lows? Is this maybe already it? And we are going to go higher from here? Well, according to this counter indicator, which at least in the last 3-4 times worked perfectly well, and I was always saying the golden cross is a bullish indicator for Bitcoin. The death cross, however, is not a bearish indicator for Bitcoin. If anything, it's a counter indicator. So this is how I want to treat it here right now. Of course, I'm not going to tell you just jump into a long position right now. I'm not going to tell you we are going to get 100% gain from today. What I'm telling you is likelihood is high that we have bottomed around these areas. Something I wanted to pay you to pay very close attention to is the levels of 30 to 32,000 US dollars. This is the entry price from Elon Musk. This is the average entry price from Michael Saylor and MicroStrategy. Like, the market knows that. There is such a high confidence at these price levels that likelihood is low that we are going to drop below 30,000 US dollars. And I am going to stick to this very, very strongly, of course. That's why I was asking earlier, is Bitcoin going to go to 100,000 US dollars in 2022 over on Twitter with a verification checkmark at MMCrypto? In 1 hour already, more than 2,000 people smashed the like button on that one. Obviously, we have a very bullish community. Yes, I know that, but I agree with the majority here. Usually I would not, but in the MMCrypto family, of course, the majority usually is right, unlike then usually in any mainstream audience, obviously. So this is something I wanted to talk about, and now let's go over to the altcoins. Before we are doing that, though, I wanted to tell you that in the pinned comment down below, you get this 4,100 US dollar bonus with this Bybit link. Pinned comment in video description. If you're asking yourself, how do I get this bonus? Well, simply be an experienced trader. Step number 1. Go down below in the pinned comment, click the link. Step number 2. Make your own account, and after your initial deposit, you get these bonuses completely for free, and you can use the bonus actually to trade with the bonus actually, and with the profits, not the bonus itself, but the profits from this free trade in the pinned comment in the video description as well. And now let's go quickly over into the altcoins. Not that I'm gonna talk long about it, but it's an introduction because soon I wanna talk more about it as they are getting crushed big times, of course. They are getting crushed big times. And here you can see the total crypto market cap, which just broke down. Yes, this is, I was talking about that much higher already, that we are going to go down. As you can see here with this inverse head and with this head and shoulder breakdown target. I do not think, though, that we are going to reach this target. Definitely not. But as you can see, we went lower here, of course, on the total crypto market cap. Personally, personally, let me quickly pull that out. It is possible that we have bottomed out here, of course, but we have to keep in mind that, we broke the Fibonacci golden pocket, of course. However, we got so far supported by the 78.6. So as long as we are holding that, I am positively here, at least in the immediate short term. But of course, the total crypto market cap, which is Bitcoin, including the altcoins, has to surpass that here, has to surpass the 1.85 trillion. And then, of course, we can be looking forward also for the altcoins to rebound. As long as this is not happening, of course, stay very, very careful with altcoins. Of course, I am remaining here in Bitcoin, of course, but altcoins I'm gonna get exposed only if we are breaking this very important level. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Thank you so much for smashing up the like button towards a new all-time high. Truly appreciate every single one of you. We are going to see each other very soon at the next one of MMCrypto. And if you want me to cover specific altcoins next to VPAD, of course, which I am going to cover very shortly again, because we are having sick updates in regards to the Binance Bridge, NFT Launchpad, and much, much more. Leave your favorite altcoins down below, and we are going to see each other very soon at the next one of MMCrypto. And as always, guys, bye-bye.